Whew. Um, yeah, this is another tragic tale of when the video light on and the mic hot, you just come into thought ignorance.
A lot of strange things happen. And again, people think that, all these things is only happen over the way. A lot of stuff like this happens right here in Barbados too, right? So let's check out this particular podcast and hear what these guys are talking about right now.
When did you realize that your partner wasn't the one?
When he couldn't get my wet. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, man.
He just couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it.
How did he become like your partner then?
I knew him through a mutual friend, and he was real cool, real genuine, but I kind of started liking him before I got to test drive the dick. So it's like he kind of dick fished me.
Did you know that right away, or did you like give it some chances?
Now the first time we did it, I was super intoxicated. I was drunk as so I think I got that dick and gassed it up that first time. But then when I spun the block again once I was sober, it wasn't hitting on shit.
That man probably be going through the biggest heartbreak of his life. Imagine
But
thinking
he
you
not though.
put it.
He not though because I'm
Okay.
still with him.
Oh.
That's why I had to go outside when y'all had first called me.
No, you live
You're
together?
lying. I mean, you could have stayed
Yeah.
in there. Little dick ass nigga.
You thinking about cheating real soon?
I had already did that though. So it's like, yeah, I had already did that because see me, anybody who knows me personally know I like to fuck. Like, sex is a major thing for me.
Anybody that knows you personally knows you like to.
They know, like they know.
I know.
They
What you,
know.
I know what you are.
Your thoughts, my brother?
The mere fact that you still with the person means that you see redeeming qualities in that person, right? Or, well, I taking it in good faith. I'm taking it in good faith. Right? I don't want to talk about that other thing, but in good faith, you see redeeming qualities in the man. You like him enough or whatever to live with him, to domesticate with him, but the man does not quite literally float your boat. So, in my mind, the mere fact that you can cheat on a man with another man or a few, I don't know how many, and the fact that you could call into a podcast and talk about it very openly, but not tell the man, that's damning. I've been asked this question a few times. Women have asked me if I were with someone and the person was not stimulating me sexually. And I've asked this question of women as well. If you were with someone that wasn't stimulating you sexually, what would you do? And more often than not, it comes back that you would work with the person. You would, try to teach the person some things, what really gets you going in the mood, what sort of situations you like, how to, stimulate certain areas and zones and, how to set the mood, etc. Like, to me, I think conversations should be had around it. But certainly the answer cannot be going on the streets. The answer cannot be going on the streets. It shouldn't. Yeah, have the conversation. Ask the person what they're willing to do and how far they're willing to go. If we're talking about, because it sounds like in a general context, it doesn't even seem like she needs anything specially done or anything like that. Just seems like the man just like he doing, or he just ain't doing whatever. Have conversations. If you live with the man, you love the man, have the conversation. But at this point, though, I think you should die with the man, because the fact that you disrespecting the man,
You save the man our heart here and our pain.
right? You cheat for the man, now you here putting all the business on Front Street, even though no names were called. I still think that you need to get from around the man, that man go and find somebody that he could fully enjoy sexual relations with on both ends, and you can go and do whatever you want to do. But this can't be the answer.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've done a short where we had a whole host of women saying, I really like that man, that kind of way, but they're still married to you, or they're still living with you. Well, in that case, they were married to him. We don't know if this lady is still married to this man, if she is married to this man at all. But she's still with him, right? And she's saying how important it is that sex is to her, and she's still there. She is literally in the man house at that moment.
Go sleep.
Disrespecting the man with 3 other men in some other place. You know what I mean? So when we say, big up Patrice O'Neal saying that women don't do things righteously, this is the kind of thing that remind me, right? Women are quite prepared in an attempt to survive. They can put it down to survival. They don't want to assume that, it's just bad mind. But in an attempt to survive, women are pretty much prepared to do most things, it seems. If it requires marrying somebody that they don't really know about or don't really care about, sleeping with them, women are prepared to do that. So, men, again, we got to be vigilant. We got to be mindful of the fact, because he has to know it is impossible for this woman to not be showing him that she detests the fact that she has to have sex with him. First of all, the sex can't be happening that regular. Right? You can't teach attraction. We really can't teach attraction. People like who, but that man has to know, but that woman ain't feeling he like that. If you're in a relationship with a woman that ain't, feeling you like that, you can't keep talking about, I love shit, they can make it work. You gotta work for yourself. Yeah, this ain't working. We ain't connecting like that. And you gotta know that it's time to push. Yeah, you keep this one short though. Anyhow, this has been another short. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to ensure you don't miss any of the content we got coming for you. We can see you guys again soon. Peace.
The contaminated environment. And the tutu's about that.